Welcome to this UCPath online training. Okay, so to navigate to the Review Retro Distribution page, we are going to start at the PeopleSoft menu. From here, you could go into Payroll for North America, Payroll Distribution, UC Customization, and Review Retro Distribution. Today, though, we are going to use the UCPath Work Center. To navigate through the UCPath Work Center, select the PeopleSoft menu. Scroll down and select the UCPath Work Center. From the menu at the top, follow the same navigation path. Payroll for North America, Payroll Distribution, UC Customization, and then select Review Retro Distribution. You can add this to your favorites list in the top right corner. Enter the transaction ID to search for a specific transaction. You can also use any of the other criteria to search for transactions, such as employee ID, last name, or first name. Then click Search. Currently, UC is only using the Retro Distribute Earnings tab. The other tabs are informational only. The transaction type always displays direct. The date of pay field indicates the on-cycle payroll that already processed, or the next on-cycle payroll that will process the direct retro. The Check Earnings section displays the pay distribution and the audit trail of the updated data. It includes pay-related information and the earnings distribution before and after the retro distribution update. Note the number of pay periods available for review. When multiple pay periods appear, use the View All functionality to list all earnings data, as well as the old and the new data sections for each pay period. The fields in the header details provide detail related to the pay period selected during the direct retro entry. The Pay Run ID, Pay Begin Date, and Pay End Date fields change as you display each of the multiple data rows if there are multiples. Please be aware of how many data rows there are to review and which data row is currently being displayed. For each pay earnings, the existing or old funding distribution and the changed or new are displayed. The funding distribution appears for the pay period selected. Remember to pay attention for the multiple data rows. Start with the New Data section, which displays the information entered during direct retro entry. Notice that the old data has a different department ID, fund, chart field, and program. Review the old data and new data for each available pay period. The last section is a continuation of the Retro Distribution Transaction section at the top of the page, and it relates to the entire transaction, not the individual pay earning data rows. This area displays the Initiator Comments field. The transaction reason code, here identified as Other. You can then reference the comments to see that the direct retro transaction was needed because of a UCPath conversion error. If applicable, additional information can be found in the questionnaire section. The questionnaire is always available for entry. However, it is only required for high-risk cost transfer. We will talk more about the high-risk cost transfers in the Initiate a Direct Retro section. You also have access to justification documents and additional information on the approval. If the initiator or the approver uploaded a document to the transaction, the View Attachments button would be enabled. There are no attachments available for this particular transaction. Each transaction receives a unique system identifier when the transaction is saved. The transaction then goes through the approval workflow engine. You can see that the initiator was skipped because the transaction cannot be approved by the person that initiated it. Thank you for watching this microlearning training video. If you have further questions, please review the materials available on the Berkeley UCPath Transactional User Training page, or email us at ucbucpath@berkeley.edu.